Intuition off? This 4-minute Stanford rewire tunes your brain for razor-sharp gut feels. Trust it now. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid, and if you've ever made a decision that looked perfect on paper but felt completely wrong in your body, or ignored that quiet inner voice and regretted it for months, you're not broken. You're just living in a world that drowns out your built-in GPS. Stick with me for the next 2 hours because I'm handing you the exact breathing protocol that Stanford researchers tested on real people. And it doesn't just calm you down, it literally turns fuzzy gut instincts into crystal clear guidance you can bet your future on. Welcome back to Take and Grow, where we expand your mind so you can elevate your life. Today's episode is different. We're going deep. 2 full hours of science, stories, live practice, and real-world application on something most people overlook, your intuition. Imagine waking up every morning with decisions that used to paralyze you now feeling effortless. Career moves, relationship choices, even what to invest in, your body just knows, and you trust it. That's not wishful thinking. That's what happens when you rewire the conversation between your brain and your gut. We're diving into the Stanford Breath, cyclic sighing, the technique that came out of a landmark study at Stanford Medicine. 5 minutes a day, outperformed meditation for mood, energy, and calm. But here's the part nobody talks about enough. When your nervous system finally quiets down, the signals your gut has been sending all along suddenly get through loud and clear. By the end of this episode, you will understand exactly why your intuition feels broken right now. Master the precise 4-minute protocol with every variation. Hear real stories of people whose lives changed in weeks. Do multiple live guided sessions with me so you feel the shift today. Walk away with a 30-day integration plan that solves decision fatigue forever. If you're ready to stop second-guessing yourself and start living from a place of deep inner knowing, hit that like button right now and let's begin. Grab water, get comfortable, and keep breathing with me because your intuition is about to come back online. Let's start where most of you are right now, feeling stuck. You sit in a meeting and your mind says take the promotion, but your stomach tightens. You swipe right on a dating profile that looks perfect, but something feels off. You know you should start that side business, but the fear voice is louder than the quiet yes in your body. This isn't random. Modern life hijacks your intuition in 3 brutal ways. First, constant notifications and scrolling keep your nervous system in low-level fight or flight. Cortisol clouds the prefrontal cortex, the part that should listen to your gut. Second, we've been taught to trust logic over feeling. School, parents, society, they all drilled think it through while ignoring the ancient wisdom that lives in your body. Third, shallow breathing has become our default. When you breathe fast and shallow, you literally cut off the vagus nerve highway that carries messages from your gut straight to your brain. I've been there. 2 years ago, I was offered a dream academic position, prestige, money, security. My resume said yes, my spreadsheet said yes, but every night I woke up with this heavy feeling in my chest. I ignored it. Took the job. 6 months later, I was burned out, resentful, and my health crashed. That was the moment I realized my intuition wasn't gone. I had just lost the ability to hear it. If any of that sounds familiar, the job you hate, the relationship that drains you, the opportunity you let slip, you're not alone. Over 70% of high achievers I work with privately tell me the same thing. I make great decisions on paper, but my life still feels wrong. Here's the good news. The Stanford study proved you can fix this in minutes a day. But first, we need to understand the science so you never doubt it again. January 2023, Stanford Medicine publishes one of the largest breathwork studies ever in Cell Reports Medicine. 111 real people, 4 groups, 1 month, 5 minutes a day. Group 1, mindfulness meditation. Group 2, box breathing. Group 3, cyclic hyperventilation. Group 4, cyclic sighing, our Stanford Breath. The results blew everyone away. All groups felt better, but the cyclic sighing group had the biggest jump in positive emotions, energy, joy, peacefulness, averaging 1.89 points higher every single day on their mood scale. That's significantly more than meditation. Their resting breathing rate dropped the most, a direct sign their nervous systems were calmer even when they weren't practicing. Why does this matter for your intuition? When you do the double inhale plus long exhale, you flood your lungs with oxygen on the double sip, then dump maximum carbon dioxide on the long, slow exhale. That simple action flips the switch from sympathetic or stress to parasympathetic or rest and digest. Your heart rate slows, inflammation markers drop. Most importantly, the vagus nerve lights up like a superhighway. This is the same nerve that connects your gut directly to your brain. Scientists call this the gut-brain axis. When it's calm, you get clearer interoception, the ability to feel subtle body signals. That tight chest before a bad decision, that warm expansion when something is right, those become impossible to miss. The study also showed the benefits compounded over time. By week 4, people reported their daily mood improvements were still climbing. That's rewiring. I've read the full paper multiple times. Dr. Andrew Huberman, one of the co-authors, calls this the most efficient way to shift your physiology. And the beauty? You don't need apps, retreats, or years of training, just your breath. Enough science, let's make this yours. Here is the precise Stanford Breath. Step 1, sit or stand comfortably, no forcing. Step 2, inhale gently through your nose. Fill about 70 to 80% of your lungs. Step 3, at the top, take a quick second sip, inhale through the nose to top them completely off. Step 4, open your mouth and exhale slowly, completely, like you're fogging a mirror. Make the exhale longer than both inhales combined. That's one cycle. Repeat for 4 to 5 minutes. Common mistakes I see. Rushing the exhale. It has to be slow to activate the parasympathetic. Forcing big inhales. Comfort is key. Doing it only when stressed. Daily practice is what rewires. Variations for your life. Morning version, do it lying in bed before your feet touch the floor. Sets your entire nervous system for the day. Decision version, 60 seconds right before any big choice. Walking version, slow the pace and sync with steps. Bedtime version, do it horizontal, drops you into deep sleep faster. I'm going to guide you through a full 5-minute round right now. Follow along. Inhale nose, second sip, long, slow exhale. Again, feel your shoulders drop. That's the shift. Keep going with me for the full 5 minutes. Pause for live practice with gentle counting every 30 seconds. Beautiful. Notice how your mind already feels quieter? That quiet is where intuition lives. You want to know this works in real life? Let me share stories that still give me chills. Sarah, 34, corporate lawyer. She was about to sign a partnership that would have locked her in for 5 years. Her mind said stability. But after 2 weeks of this breath every morning, she did the 4-minute version right before the final meeting. The fog cleared. Her gut said no. She walked away. 3 months later, she launched her own boutique firm and doubled her income while working half the hours. She messaged me, "I finally trust myself." Mark, 47, entrepreneur. His business was dying, but he kept pouring money in because it's my baby. Decision paralysis for 18 months. 1 month of daily Stanford Breath, and he felt a clear bodily release during a session. He shut it down the next day. Within 6 months, he started a completely different venture that's now thriving. He told me the breath didn't just calm him, it let him hear the truth he'd been avoiding. My own turning point, the day I left academia. I sat in my office, heart pounding, spreadsheets everywhere. I closed the door, did the breath for 5 minutes. Shoulders dropped, chest opened. A deep yes flooded my body. I resigned that afternoon. Take and Grow exists because of that moment.
and the hundreds of you who've already written in. One woman said it helped her leave a toxic marriage after years of doubt. Another said it sharpened her investment intuition and she avoided a major market crash. These aren't coincidences. This is your nervous system finally letting your gut speak. Now we go deeper. How to use this in every area of life. Career and leadership. Before any meeting or negotiation, do 2 minutes. Your gut will flag hidden red flags your mind misses. I use it before every podcast recording. The questions flow effortlessly. Relationships. Feeling unsure about someone? 4 minutes while thinking of them. The body will expand with warmth or contract with warning. No more wasting years on the wrong people. Health decisions. That doctor recommendation that feels off? Breath first. One listener used it before a major surgery choice and switched doctors, later discovered the first recommendation would have been harmful. Creativity and spirituality. Writer's block? Do the breath, then sit with a blank page. The ideas come because the noise is gone. For modern spirituality, this is the bridge, science meeting soul. Your intuition is literally your higher self speaking through your body. Money and risk. Big investment or purchase? Breath clears the greed, fear fog. You'll feel the true yes in your solar plexus. I've used every single one of these in my own life. The pattern is always the same. Stress clouds the signal. Breath clears the channel. Intuition leads. We're doing this together, multiple times, so you leave transformed. First, extended practice, 8 minutes right now. Timer on screen. Follow my voice. Inhale, sip, exhale. Keep going. Now bring to mind one decision you've been avoiding. Don't force, just breathe and notice what your body says. Long, guided pause with gentle prompts every 45 seconds. What shifted? Second variation, seated with eyes closed, 7 minutes. We'll layer a question. What does my future self want me to know? Breathe, feel. Third practice, standing, eyes open, 6 minutes. Imagine walking into the decision. Notice the bodily difference. By now, most of you are feeling something profound, that quiet knowing that was always there. Write it down. That's your intuition speaking clearly for the first time in years. Here's your exact 30-day plan so this becomes who you are. Week 1, 5 minutes every morning. Track your resting calm. Week 2, add pre-decision 2-minute versions. Journal the hits. Week 3, use during stress moments. Notice how fast the fog lifts. Week 4, teach one person in your life. The act of sharing locks it in. Common questions I get. What if I can't exhale long? Start shorter. It lengthens naturally. Does this replace therapy? No, but it makes therapy work 10 times faster. How do I know it's intuition, not fear? Intuition feels expansive and calm. Fear feels tight and urgent. The breath teaches you the difference. This plan solves the biggest problem. I know what to do, but I don't do it consistently. You now have the tool. You now own something most people will never discover, a 4-minute daily practice that Stanford science proved rewires your entire system so your gut instincts become your greatest superpower. If today's episode moved you, and I know it did because you stayed for 2 hours, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Comment below right now, what decision just became clear for me? I read every single comment and reply to as many as possible. Next week, we're taking this even deeper, how the same breath turns good leaders into visionary ones who never miss the right move. You're not just breathing, you're rewiring your entire future. I'm Dr. Silas Kincaid. Keep taking the breath, keep trusting the gut, and keep growing with me. I'll see you inside the next episode and in the comments right now. Thank you for growing with me today.